Hi everyone, welcome to Career Launching. Today we are going to see about the Infosys hiring process 2026 round 2 offline coding exam complete guide. Before we move into the video, please subscribe to the channel and please follow our WhatsApp channel so that you won't miss out on any hiring updates we share on a daily basis. And please note that August to October is the peak hiring season, so kindly apply to every role we share and apply with a good resume, good ATS friendly resume, so there will be high chances of getting shortlisted. Now, coming to the Infosys hiring, we have seen the round one, and that round one results you will get the result around 20 days. As we can see the patterns from 2025 hiring, we'll get the result after 20 days after taking the exam. So, the timeline will be 20 days, and after that you will get a form. If you are eligible for round 2, you will get a survey form from the Infosys recruitment team, where you need to take fill out the survey form, where it will ask your information and your nearest location to get the round 2 examination center, Visakhapatnam or Hyderabad, Bangalore. You can choose any of your nearest location. That survey form needs to be filled and you will be called out for round 2. After going for round 2, you need to solve at least one and a half coding questions, or if you solve one question with all test cases, you there are high chances of getting called for interview. If we see the 2025 hiring pattern, people almost they have taken round 2 offline exam, and after the very next day, to the same location you need to go for the interviews. So 1 day gap. Yeah. For round 2 exam and interview dates, there is only 1 day gap. So you need to prepare for both the exam and the interview point of view also at this time only. And so we can see, yeah, we can see the round 2 overview here. Offline coding assessment. The difficulty level is basically from easy, medium, hard, and complex. The questions will be only three for offline coding. You need to, if you solve one question fully with all the test cases, you can crack for the DSC role. We can discuss that. We can see the overview here. You need to have problem solving, coding fundamentals, accuracy, and time management. What to expect in the offline coding exam? You need to prioritize patterns you can recognize quickly. See, you need to focus on arrays and strings, and searching and recursion, linked lists, stacks and queues, trees and basic graphs, optimization patterns, matrices and DP basics. Okay? And the difficulty progression is easy, medium, hard, as there will be only three coding questions. Okay? Second. As there will be three coding questions. Yeah, three coding questions, and if you solve one coding question with fully passed test cases, you can definitely get into round 3, which is the technical interview. You will get called the next day. Okay, we can remove this. Yeah, yes. So, and we can see the role and compensation here. Salary offered based on performance. Whatever you write in the offline coding is what it matters. Okay, the very next day you're going to perform in a technical interview, there will be high chances that you will get selected, because if you do well in the coding, offline coding, you will definitely get into the interview and you can crack the interview also. We can see the salary package. Systems engineer, often publicly reported 3.6 LPA. And for DSC, 2025 campus notices cited around 6.25 LPA and 75,000 joining bonus. You need to have, last year who has cleared one coding question with all the test cases and the edge cases, hidden test cases. They got selected for DSC role. So you need to have strong DSC and modern stack foundations for this. For specialist programmer, you have levels here, and if you solve based on your performance in the offline coding only, you're going to crack the levels. Okay, and the highest level LPA included 21 LPA. 21. Yes. If we can see about the technical interview round, we can see the programming and coding discussion. You need to brush up everything and before you go for the exam itself, because the very next day only they are going to call up for the interviews if you're getting shortlisted. Okay. Programming and coding discussion. What we may expect from technical interview round is programming and coding discussion. Okay, explain time and space complexity and OOPS concepts. This is main OOPS concepts, DBMS and SQL. These are the main concepts you need to brush up on SQL also. Okay, SQL you need to brush up, and OOPS concepts definitely you need to see about the inheritance concepts and the abstraction concepts. And most importantly, you need to know what you have done in the final year project. Okay, they are mostly the very first question you may expect is explain about your project. Okay, you need to explain about the project, prepare well for the project. Okay, yeah, these are the technical interview expectations. You need to thorough with your programming fundamentals, first point. And the second point is you need to be thorough with the OOPS and DBMS concepts and OS and networks, mainly about your projects. If you mention in your resume that you have done internships, please go through what you have done in the internships, or if you mention any certifications also, whatever you have done, only put those in the resume, because they are going to ask what you have put it in your resume only. Okay, if you get shortlisted for further, you will need to go to Mysore for the training, and we can see the HR interview questions. Tell me about yourself, and you need to know about the company as well, which is why Infosys and strengths and weakness, relocation, joining policies, career goals, and salary. Okay, you need to be thorough with the answers. uh, you need to prepare well for your self introduction, like your educational and current focus, like a relevant project or achievement, and why is this role the next step. Okay, prepare accordingly for this. And you need to tell your strengths and weakness. Relocation, are you willing to relocate? Yes, definitely. So this is our HR interview guide. We can see the final selection tips. Yeah. So days 1 to 7, array strings, maps, sorting complexity, and about you need to practice about the linked list, stacks, trees. Okay, if you are thorough with this only, you need to brush up. Okay, if you do not know any concept, do not start fresh. Okay, you will forget whatever you have known all this while. Okay, just brush up on whatever you know. Okay, and technical revision, complexity and edge cases, as I said. Oops, DBMS and SQL concepts, OS and network essentials, project architecture and impact. Okay, and on the exam day, please carry your valid ID and requested documents or copies, professional venue appropriate dress, and arrive early following the venue instructions. Okay. Yeah. What you need to do, practice in a timed distraction free setting, read the official instructions again the evening before, and communicate assumptions, reasoning, and trade offs clearly. Do not assume the past pattern is guaranteed for your drive. Yeah, as I said, every drive may differ. So, okay. Prepare well for the interview and the round 2 offline coding exam. Best of luck for your Infosys hire. Also, for any company preparation, I have made top 100 Python programming questions asked for MNC interviews. Okay, before going into the Infosys or any other exam, we can just refer to this top most asked Python programming questions, and also I made it a edition for Java also. We can see some of the sample questions from basic to medium. From beginner level to the hard level, I have made the top most 100 questions asked in any of the interviews. Anywhere you go, any MNCs cover only from these topics. So I have made a bundle of these. I have collected the topmost asked questions. So if you are interested, please, I'll mention the PDF links in the description. Please check out. This is for top 100 Python programming questions. And the similar way, I have made an edition for Java, top 100 Java programming questions for the MNC interviews. You can see here the leap year check from beginner level to the hard level. Practice it thoroughly before going into the any interview. Start preparing from now because August is the peak hiring season. From August, we can see most of the hirings happen from this month only. So don't wait for any interview call. Start preparing from now onwards. And after you get any interview calls, you will be interview ready. And I have made top 50 SQL interview questions with answers from beginner level to the advanced level. Use this as a practice book. Okay, let me show you the sample guide. I have made like this, like the query to extract the all employees, which is the answer here, and we can see the expected output and the interview tip, and what's the query for select specific columns or the to find the unique departments. I have made three bundles of this. If you are interested, and start preparing from now itself for any interview, not only for Infosys. Okay, I'll put these links in the description. Please check out. All the best for your Infosys round 2 and the technical interviews, guys. Thank you.